Whew. Okay, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Smudcast 376. The Princess Switch switched again. Vlogmas analysis while I do my makeup. This is the end of the month, the last Friday of the month, rather. And on Smudcast, that means there's only our favorite YouTuber, Miss Maggie May Fish. And from the title, in case you don't know, The Princess Switch Switched Again is a sequel to The Princess Switch, a movie I have never heard about till this.
It is?
Till this hour. Yes.
Is it Christmas already?
Switch universe, okay.
I guess.
The universe?
I don't know. I really don't know. This is every time with Maggie May, it's a surprise. Like sometimes it's porn, sometimes it's 70s flicks, sometimes it's politics with God knows everyone. Oh, she's just politics with everyone. Yeah.
Consumerist Christmas movie with Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, that is special.
Oh yeah.
She is a woman of many diverse interests, all within film, of course, but one of her other interests is makeup. So why the hell not? Let's have a makeup tutorial while she watches a film. That's great. That's what girls do.
This looks like she in this frame. She looks like she could be some early season Buffy the Vampire Slayer villain thing.
You know how it looks like her forehead is shrinking because her eyebrow.
Oh God!
Like you see the shade. I don't know what you call that. The shade above the eyes, beneath the eyebrows.
Oh, the hot pink.
Yeah, it makes it look like her face is extremely soft and that her forehead is really pointed. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it makes her look like a cone head.
The bangs are arranged in a cone, so
She's balding.
Makeup is fun.
Yeah, it is. I think I don't know whether this one or the Anakin was cucked by Obi-Wan thing that's broke shiny.
Oh really?
Yeah, there were many reasons why Shiny left Smudcast. He didn't mention that, but we all know.
Oh, that's funny.
We all know what happened during that episode, and Shiny was not feeling normal.
He was threatening to murder me, I think.
He was furious. Yeah.
I asked Shiny when he would kill you, and he said he'll get around to it when he feels like it.
Yeah.
He needs to invest more points in stamina and willpower yet.
I would say
level up, some boy.
Mental status. What's the checks? So you could resist mental status conditions.
That's willpower.
That's willpower. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
I think mental fortitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get a bonus through wisdom.
So, all right. In this video, she's obviously doing a makeup tutorial. Doesn't look as crazy as the last one she did, which was absolutely.
Zack Snyder's Islamophobic.
That one.
Zack Snyder's Islamophobic.
That one was insane. She just covered her face in makeup, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She was like an orange alien or something. I don't know what she was doing. But the other one was
orange
cats.
cat.
Yeah, she dressed up as a cat and started slowly applying makeup, and she pranced around and
she became.
It was weird.
Yeah,
it was weird.
I get that she's a
She
girl.
let out her inner furry.
Almost. I get that she's into makeup and women are into makeup and doing makeup tutorials on YouTube is a thing for women to be popular. And I'm guessing she read like a top 20 list of like what to do to be popular on YouTube. And one of them, or the top 5 was probably do a makeup tutorial. And she just combined it with her crazy love of movies and politics. And it was insane. It was absolutely crazy. So
to really get going, you need to also do drama. And she hasn't done drama yet.
She
YouTube drama
does.
I don't mean acting. I mean the horrible.
She has. She took a shot at Mahler in the same vein as same breath as Jordan Peterson.
Oh, really?
I think
it was a quick reference.
Really?
It was a quick reference.
We needed something longer than 5 seconds. Just like a whole video on it.
Well, yeah.
I think it was like something in regards to like these guys think that they can control art. That is so awful.
Yeah, because it's in contrast to
Okay.
it's contrary to what she wants in controlling. She actually wants to control art.
We don't know what she wants. It's
Yeah.
never, I mean, can you imagine dating this woman and asking?
She may not. Oh God, no.
Aside from
I'm at a loss for words right now. Sorry.
aside from having Obi-Wan being the romantic
True,
partner
Rob.
of Padme, I mean that's one thing we know she wants. But
Yeah, she wants Padme to be a whore.
Oh, and I was notified about who did we cover yesterday? What was his name? Comic Drake.
we didn't cover him yesterday. But yeah,
What? I don't. Yeah,
The
I was like,
day
what?
before,
There
last
was a
time.
Smudcast yesterday.
last Smudcast.
right.
It was that woman, right?
We covered his. He did complain about this. People making long-hour responses to him.
When did he say this?
And yeah, but it seems he meant a sloppy seconds stream about his Invincible video. Because that thing, sloppy seconds usually has a couple hundred views, and that one had over 3,000.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, good for you.
And it had some Comic Drake sims in it in
Why-
the comment section.
Oh, that's why I got so many. That's probably why they linked it from like their Reddit or something.
And
And he didn't like that.
yeah, but the like ratio was still fine. So I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Interesting.
But I can't even rewatch it because YouTube wants me to age verify to be able to be allowed to watch it.
How long was the stream?
Not that long. I think just 90 minutes.
Really? That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Jeez, I don't see why it's such a big deal. We've covered him a few times. His takes are very one-sided and not very invested.
Mhm.
He does do a lot of research because he knows a lot about comics. But when you come on to your YouTube channel, the first 10 seconds is, I believe in inclusivity and I'm a comics book expert. And you're like, okay, buddy. That's it's like me coming on to YouTube and saying, I'm a reading expert. I read a lot of books. I know all the books in the library. It's like, I wouldn't say...
Name every book.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So it's kind of a bit of a, you don't start showing off the first... Jordan Peterson doesn't come on and just say, I'm amazing, okay? I am so smart. He doesn't say that.
I read every psychology paper ever published.
Everything about Carl Jung, I'm the guy. It's like, he doesn't have to say that. That's silly.
Yeah.
Plus that mug he keeps drinking from. I was like, dude, and the
Never. He doesn't drink from it. He just holds it.
the wardrobe, the background.
Not even a sip.
Well,
No, he doesn't.
It looks like it.
I'm
I don't think he
sipping
drinks
my
them.
my weird caffeine concoction that is horrible. But look, I read a couple of the big US the US comic series, but I far from every stuff, and especially in all the superhero stuff, I barely read any of those, and I don't consider myself an expert. I can tell you some about Franco-Belgian comics, but not much really
Right.
as well, because these things are fucking expensive. They're also really awesome. So if you don't want to get into manga because you don't like the drawing style, maybe check out the Franco-Belgian comics. There's some good quality there. In writing, in art, in coloring. You'll be blown away. And your wallet will be very empty.
So I found the shots that she took at various people. Stefan Molinex.
Yep.
Joseph
Molyneux.
Watson.
Molyneux.
Molyneux and Mahler. like
so Stefan Molyneux is a philosopher, or at least that's what he claims himself to be. Paul Joseph Watson
Anyone
is
can claim that.
pretty much a news guy. He just reports stuff and talks about it from a right-leaning perspective. And Mahler talks about video games and all kinds of movies. So
Oh, but he talks about objectivity. That's bad.
He barely does. He mentions it once or twice, and that was about it. And everyone flipped their minds because they couldn't believe there's such a thing as an objective truth to things, which is, I mean, the whole point of science, for example, or logic, is to discover stuff that you don't know. Like, oh, that's how it works. I didn't know that. Even outside of my peripheral, other people can have exactly the same conclusion. How does that work? Gee, I don't know. Maybe they're thinking along the same lines outside of their biases. Wow, what an idea. It's possible.
Yeah.
So
there are other disingenuous people like Mr. Chanthorpe, who just kind of doesn't understand what Mahler is doing, or if he does, he's deliberately misinterpreting it.
I think Mahler's just taking his time and having fun with a thing he enjoys, like watching a movie, playing a game, and has a lot to say, and he does it in a fun, quick way. Well, not quick, but a vocally quick way, meaning he speaks quickly. He doesn't slow it down. And he just has a lot to say in that regard. That's why it takes so long. But that's fine.
Chanthorpe thinks he's wrong.
Chanthorpe. I'm not sure who Chanthorpe is.
I never heard that name before.
He's a tiny YouTube channel of about 100 subs. But his brand is he hates EFAP.
Really?
That's
That's
very limited.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. And he mostly he does a few pop culture reviews, but he's like, Mahler's wrong about TLJ. If Mahler actually read a book, he would know that Loki is not fundamentally broken.
Loki?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting argument to go from TLJ to Loki, but all right.
Yeah. Basically just he hounds EFAP on any take that he doesn't agree with, even though most of the time he's just factually wrong.
Right. Okay. Anyway, this video, let me just check when it came out. It came out last year in December. Okay, it's not too old. And has less than 40,000 views. Wow, it's not very popular. Interesting.
You mean for Maggie Mayfish?
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, I just read the description. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types of cosmetics she's going to be using. Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Well, it's 20 minutes. You got to fill it up somehow.
Yeah. Painting her face.
Whoa. Her Rob Schneider video has over 200,000 views.
All right. So we'll see how long this goes. If it's boring as hell, we might swap to another one, but we never know. There could be a nugget right at the last part, which usually does happen with Maggie. So, okay.
Well, we can do the Snyder Cut stream.
Starts complaining about the patriarchy.
Oh, God. Anyway, here we go. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, my name is Maggie Mayfish. If you're one of my
subscribers...
All right, so in case you don't know, this is a female, and in case she wanted to tell you that, she did. So there you have it.
Well, I mean, sometimes I get confused, yeah.
Sometimes I confuse her with a clown, and I don't know what clowns' genders are, so I'm like, all right, it's a female.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's not a clown girl. So that's good.
Well, she's got some weird David Bowie, magic going.
Everything's David Bowie with you.
David Bowie's magical. I don't know about you, but he is amazing.
Oh my God! I just clicked away the line with the recommended videos that pops up when you open Watch Together the first time. She added pronouns.
What? What's I was trying to say? Yeah. In case you don't know her gender. She's reminding you. Anyway.
Maggie, you shit.
Here is Bath Saltzazar. That's a pretty awesome name, actually.
Yeah, that's actually
yeah,
cool.
that's all.
Bath Saltzazar. Good God. So is Gaggy's video unscripted? Or did she pointlessly put audio of her analysis over her makeup? Either way, I'm expecting a scatterbrained and entirely incomprehensible analysis. Well, that's every video, so. No one with a rational mind that uses critical analysis would ever make a video like this in the first place. But
well, yeah, because I'm wondering, like, who watched this movie?
Yeah. Maybe it was on...
Is this like a Hallmark Channel movie?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it was on like the Women's Television Network or something like that, and it's only for people who like romance comedies. And this is a sequel, so that means people liked it from the previous time it was on, like made for TV. The network went, sure, here's some more money, and they just repeated it. So not only that, Christmas styled rom-coms on TV are very popular. And I'd say about half of the ones I do see when I flip the channels are either about some woman falling in love with someone in Europe, and there's a Christmas theme there, or it's some woman in America who's coming home for the holidays, and everything changes.
Yeah.
So, 4 seconds in. That's.
Where's your problem? Like, where's your costume?
She already
this is
drunk?
actually a collaboration with my dear YouTube friend Abby Williams.
I mean, that's a shirt you normally wear, not a costume, Maggie. Okay, all right.
You know, women
So
and
apparently it's a
fashion
collab.
Yeah,
You know,
It's a collab.
the claim that women have fashion sense is just a claim.
yeah. We have been.
It just putting on weirdly colored and patterned stuff doesn't mean it looks good.
I think-
it's just
I'm just
there.
wondering, like, what is a men's fashion show then?
Yeah,
So
It does look a bit like a jester costume.
we have said
Oh, look
before
at that face.
when she
Look
was
at that face. It's so creepy.
when we
Oh,
no
God.
when we talked
We do
about
need the pronouns.
one of her previous videos where she acts like an old woman from Eastern Canada or whatever, the voice, she dresses really oddly. And it's like, maybe she's wearing all of her elderly family members' clothes. That would make some sense. Because this fashion sense, I don't know where it's from.
Yeah, she does like to dress like an 80-year-old granny.
Like a Cirque du Soleil freak or something. Like, where the hell would you wear this? I have no idea. Anyway.
Wear it to a dinner party, maybe.
Dinner party from the 70s? Like, okay.
Yeah, bro. Why not?
Yeah.
She's a makeup beauty YouTuber who is famous for her anti-hauls. She is hilarious.
Does anyone know what an anti-haul is?
No.
Yeah, neither.
I will
Wait.
check that.
Please do.
You don't
What
get stuff?
I know what an anti-chamber is.
Yes.
But an anti-hall?
Anti-hall.
The
Anti-hall?
only thing I'm getting are antibody research stuff.
Try it with ante, with an E.
I don't know. She put I.
Specifically for rabbits.
What?
Anti-Hall. Rabbit polyclonal anti-Hall antibody against human histine ammonia linase, validated for immunohistochemistry and Western blot.
No.
What are we talking about?
So her friend is a researcher?
No.
Okay, I looked it up. Anti-hall is similar to the anti-chamber. It is a room or hall serving as a waiting room and entrance to a larger hall.
No. ANTI dash or hyphen HAUL.
HAU anti-hall?
Yeah.
What?
What the hell is that?
Well,
Anti-hall?
Who's this? Okay, let me check.
Wait, what's a hall? What's a hall?
When you have like a large amount of goods that you've hauled from,
Okay.
like you bought a
Right.
lot.
Urban Dictionary says a term
I'm trying to
used to
think what
describe
an
new
anti-hall-
products or items from a company brand or seasonal release that you won't be buying.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a thing then. Okay, it's part of the Urban Dictionary. That makes more sense.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, like, stuff. Hey, I got this. Don't buy it. Essentially.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Okay.
Kinda.
All right, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you.
We
Yeah, that
call
makes a lot
this.
more
I think we call this consumer protection.
Yeah, this is like when you buy a new weed whacker or something for the garden and you try it out and it sucks. And it's just like, don't buy this, I guess. I don't know. But for makeup,
Oh, yeah, okay. For me, I don't know.
how does that work with makeup? I have no idea. Maybe it burns your
That's
skin.
what I'm wondering, because I'm...
Oh, there's lots of
Okay,
there's lots
anti-hall,
of crap.
fine.
There's lots
What
of crap in makeup.
Yeah.
Lots of crap quality
Oh,
yeah, I guess. I want to know. I mean, yeah. That's a...
and shit that just does bullshit. Like For example, it's not makeup, but it's an example I can give for deodorant that is supposed to help you not sweat or stink as much. And there are some natural vegan products that you shouldn't use more than once a week. They do work, but what they do actually in not making you sweat is that they make the pores when you bite into a lemon. Like, I don't know what the word is. Like when your face goes
sour.
Yeah, that's what happens to all the pores. They just all they just all go ooh. And then the sweat just piles up in the pore because it can't get out. And that's why you don't stink when you take that. But if you take that days in a row or a week in a row, your pores are going to do some bad shit stuff that you don't want to happen.
I've never heard of that. That is...
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
a friend of mine had experience with that, and she said,
yikes.
"Yeah, don't do. You need to see a dermatologist."
Wow.
Holy shit.
Usually, it's a problem with people who have clogged pores and they get infected, and they gotta go see.
Yeah. They clog up with their own sweat because they can't release anymore.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Anyway,
that probably in flares too.
Let's see where she goes with this, because that's a weird thing to reference. But okay, a world I do not know of.
The more you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful.
Hey friends, today's video is going to be your monthly anti-haul. Anti-hauls are a way to kind of...
Guys, in case you don't know, this is a woman, and you could tell that because it says she, her again on the screen.
Yeah, because from her facial structure, I would have actually guessed it was a gay man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
I thought it was like an attack helicopter.
I thought a Puerto Rican
So
boy.
with the giant chin, yeah, this could have been a man. We could have mistaken him. Good you informed us, and also thus informing us that that she doesn't have gender dysphoria because her sex is clearly female. By telling us that she also identifies as female, tells us she doesn't have gender dysphoria. She's not trans, which means she doesn't actually need her pronouns.
When do you need pronouns? I don't know.
Never.
When you suck at grammar and you never learn the word in the first place.
I'd say when you are a retard and you can't tell, you don't know what a man or a woman even is.
Yeah.
Then maybe you need pronouns.
It's like when you're one.
Wouldn't a retard have a better understanding?
Well, when you're one and you're pointing to your daddy and you go da, and he's like, yeah, but my name's Mike, and he keeps going da. It's like, oh, that's when you learn. So.
You will address me with Lord Dunn.
Lord Dunn.
Lord Dunn, yeah.
I am Lord Dunn, and if you do not call me Lord Dunn, I will all over your pants.
Your pronoun is Lord? That's essentially how they use it. They use it like titles. This is also where the special pronouns come from. And just so that we get over this topic, for any new viewers around, actual trans people, real ones with the gender dysphoria who transition, they don't need to tell you their pronouns because they transition in order to just be naturally mistaken, if you will, or taken for the other sex. And once they get to that point, they don't need to tell you their pronouns. They don't want you to know they're trans.
All right.
That's all.
Sounds good.
This is all virtue signaling bullshit they made up about trans people. And a lot of idiots buy into it, sadly, because it's the dominant narrative.
It's nice to say, and it's nice to make everyone feel welcome however they want with words. So
I am an asparagus. I mean a Virgo. I mean what is Pisces? What
Pisces?
Is it? I don't know. Pisces.
Did you say ISIS?
I thought you said hibiscus. What was that?
What?
Is that a new hibiscus and Isis are new zodiacs? I just identify as that.
Oh, okay.
Hibiscus with ascendant Isis. Yes.
All right. Anyway, let's listen to Abby Williamson talk about whatever.
Abby from Last of Us?
The kind of inherent consumerism, buy all the things now type mentality that permeates on the internet
she's
and
beautiful.
on YouTube especially.
I watch all of her videos.
I find it inherently hypocritical for people who are so deep in makeup and take so much effort to properly and minutely dye their hair to complain about consumerism. I find it's
Yeah, there's about 20 different things you could do to make yourself look better. Makeup is not one of those things. It's part of it, but that's like
the whole makeup industry is consumerism.
oh yeah.
The whole hair dyeing thing is of the woke left is consumerism.
I don't
purely.
mind if people want to change their hair color for fun. I think that's a great idea. Go out, have some fun. But that's like when you're 17. That's when you're like, I never tried it before, and you're going to Europe or you're having a fun time. And then you go, yeah, great. Maybe when you get older and you want to look younger, you could definitely do that. Lots of women do that. Lots of women wear wigs. Lots of men color their hair. That's normal. But they color it normal colors, like natural colors, not hot pink and fluorescent blue.
The middle-aged women here are doing it. It looks so off.
Maybe you want to look like an anime character, and you dye at a certain.
The SJWs did take that from the cosplay scene. They didn't take it from the punk scene. They took it from the cosplay scene. That's why you get the blue and in there as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, punk usually was just red and green.
Right. So, as I would say, if you want to look good, makeup for ladies is sort of after the fact. Eat well, exercise well, communicate well, carry yourself well. Dressing is probably a little bit more important than makeup, I would say.
Clean yourself.
That is also that is number one. Cleaning yourself is, I mean,
Yeah.
forget everything
Wash
I just
your
said.
hair.
Take a shower, girls. You're good.
I'm looking at the description. I don't know why this is, but apparently Christmas Evil and Krampus Unleashed are referenced in this video at some point.
Christmas
Okay.
Evil?
Yep.
What?
Christmas Evil.
Why? What?
Don't know. Maybe it's because they're both Christmas movies.
Okay. Yeah, but why would Christmas be evil? Like, what the hell?
It's just called Christmas Evil. It's probably a Christmas horror movie like Santa's Sleigh.
No, this is a rom-com. There's no horror or thriller elements.
Well,
What?
it's in the description, so I imagine she is going to reference it.
Oh my god. Christmas Evil. All right, never mind. She does that a lot.
Krampus Unleashed. Let me see. Krampus
She will
Unleashed.
bring up references that have nothing to do with the video and just talk about them, like the green door, which we don't know how that entered her brain, let alone she found or knew of that beforehand.
Maybe there will be a lone disconnected Trump reference too.
Oh my god!
Dunn, you okay?
Dunn, you all right there?
Oh my gosh!
Dunn, you coming?
Usually Zach makes those sounds.
So bad. It looks so bad. It looks terrible. It looks like a dollar store or asylum movie.
Okay,
All right.
we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
I fear.
Stop spoiling it.
No, he's hyping it up so people stay engaged.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and Christmas Evil. Oh my gosh, it's the poster is Santa holding a stiletto with blood on it.
Okay.
Apparently it's and this is from the 80s. This movie is from 1980.
Oh,
And it's just part of a slasher classics collection where Santa's a murderer.
How did this movie not become a one hit?
How is it related to a rom-com? But again, Maggie May Fish, we have no idea yet.
Because Men Bad, Women Good.
I don't know. It's amazing though. I love it. I
Okay.
need to watch this.
All right. Okay. Well, let's...
Watch party.
I honestly, if it wasn't the 80s, I could imagine Jim Carrey playing that kind of Santa.
Ah.
True.
Having
Instead of
his
the Grinch.
his coins, his signature smile as that Santa holding the bloody stiletto.
Oh dear. Okay. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there.
And she asked me to be a part of her Vlogmas, and I said absolutely. So we're both going to be covering different Christmas movies. She's doing the wonderful Mary-Kate and Ashley Vehicle to Grandma's House We Go, which I do remember being very traumatizing as a kid. So thank you, Mary-Kate and Ashley. And I'm going to be covering the Switched Again, which is in the Netflix Christmas Royal Universe, which at this point might be one of my favorite cinematic universes.
I hope that's
really?
a joke.
This is going to be
I hope
kill
it's
my
a joke.
cats.
What are
Oh,
we
it's
doing?
I think it's a universe actually.
If one of the lights go down.
Oh,
it
the
goes
little
down.
cats.
You can't hear traffic outside, because there's a lot of traffic, and I'm in my living room. I wanted to strip away the artifice that goes into a lot of my work, aka.
Is she just reverting to a 100 subscriber channel?
She is figuring out that she has no content, and she's just observing the world around her and just talking about it.
Making sure that she goes over 20 minutes?
Her professionalism is like, I got nothing. What do I do? Quick, plan B. Talk about anything. Oh, okay.
What? I just.
AKA
Oh,
gonna be a chill vid, dude. What is that? How is that an AKA?
My cat.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's that? What is artifice? She used that word.
Right.
Fakeness.
What does that mean?
Means
It means
fakeness.
it's artificially made construct.
Oh, I see. So she's claiming to be a fake then?
Well, she's admitting that it's all performance.
She is having fun performing, as we've seen before. She likes doing weird things.
Good Lord.
Apparently gets off on it.
This is her living room. This is not, set up in any way. She just sat down.
Oh God, she lives like
Look at this creepy thing on the right there. What the hell is that?
She looks like a crazy cat lady.
Well,
I'm trying to
yeah.
figure out what book she's reading.
Oh. Let's not.
Is that the video game the dig, or is that something else?
It's probably the movie, not the game. If it's the game, that'd be cool. That's a cool game.
Yeah, because it's which tab was I on? Yeah. It is the same font as the video game.
I know.
Does Maggie May Fish our Jared Genesis, where we look at her thing and trying to figure out lore, or set up and try and figure out lore stuff?
Well,
I just want to know if she reads them. If not,
She's semi-illiterate. Well,
oh no.
Well, okay. Reading
Oh
is
my
one
God.
thing. Comprehension is another. This is the problem.
Smart.
Yes.
I think this is the video game.
It looks like it. Yeah.
Because the boxes I find, they have the same font and they have the holographic effect.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. You know what? If you guys don't know what The Dig is, it's a really cool adventure game from the 90s.
LucasArts. It's
Yeah.
one of the last ones, if not the last, and it's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It's great. I didn't finish it. It was too weird for me as a kid, but I loved it. I just couldn't figure some things out.
Yeah, that's when adventure games are getting really weird, and it was hard to figure out the logical puzzles. But in terms of ideas and setting and design, it was like, wow, that's weird. It is crazy weird. It's like some weird dreamy trip thing. You're not sure where exactly you are. There's this military operation.
Yes, but look here. You can look at this. You can on this one. You can see a bit of the side of it, of the box, and I just had one. Here's one. It just shows you the front of it, but it has the holographic effect. Maggie actually has a good game on her shelf.
I know.
Does she play it though?
I don't know. Maybe she was just enchanted by the holo effect on the box and bought it because Blinky
she
lights.
just bought it. There's probably no game inside. It's just the cover. She just opened it and said, I don't need this piece of junk. And just
Yeah, but I keep the box. It makes funny colors.
Alright.
It's gonna be chill bit, dude. Grab a Red Bull or a tiny little bird and let's just have some fun. Cheers to all my subscribers and welcome Abby's.
I think she's already drunk.
On
I
Red
think
Bull?
that's why she's hyper, the Red Bull.
Who gets drunk on Red Bull? I don't know. That's kind of weird unless you're a pro.
It's just sugar water. It's not Red
Isn't
Bull.
there-
Isn't even an energy drink.
Isn't it Red Bull Splitzers? Like, that's a drink, right? Gets you drunk?
There are less caffeine Red Bulls. I've seen they had reduced because people were complaining it's too much caffeine for daily intake, so they're concerned about their health, so they reduced it.
You're not supposed to
They're
drink so
they
much
don't
Red
drink
Bull.
the
You
shit.
get too much of that. Get it. I think I still have a can. I just bought it for testing purposes. Looked on it, and it's just sugar water. There's nothing in it that can really get you going. I don't know why this stuff is even sold. It tastes like an energy drink, like the blood of gutted gummy bears.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in it that really gets your system up.
Yeah, it's kind
Like
of a
in
weird.
contrast to these drinks like Monster or Rockstar
Yes,
that are
yeah.
full of taurine and guarana and all that other shit.
That's you could really tell a difference between a Monster drink and a Red Bull. But when you're getting into a new company and they offer you free stuff, you're like, oh, I'll try it. And you're like, that tastes weird. I'll never have that ever again. Then you go out for a drink at a cocktail bar or whatever, and they'll serve Red Bull in a cocktail. You're like, wow, that's kind of strange too. And it's just that weird drink you're not really comfortable with, but
Yeah.
some people like it.
Yeah. I found what was it? Was it Monster or Rockstar? Monster. Monster does a ginger flavor. That doesn't taste like that gummy bears. That I like that one. Also makes you not drink too much at once.
Yeah, I heard of one called Shark, I think, which I never tried. I just saw, but it was big, like a big can. And it had like, the average is like 300 or so, and it's right up there. So, but Bolt was the big one back in the day when they first started energy drinks. That was like 600 or 500. It was just huge.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of illegal at the time. No one knew the difference between concentrations of caffeine.
I think if you're
we stopped on.
Yeah.
and if your drink has 200 milligrams per liter of caffeine, that's fine. That's not a problem, and I don't think Red Bull has that much anyway.
Yeah, it's
Anyway, when's your sponsorship for energy drinks coming?
I don't drink them. Even if I were to be offered one, I would never recommend them.
But we just chilled for them for a minute.
Well, I've tried some, and I will say it's really not worth the money unless you are a guy who is working out, and you can physically feel the difference instead of just taking water. That you need calories and you need a boost of energy. They're good for that. So if you are an exerciser, if you're at the gym, that's where it's good. If you're just casually drinking, like if I'm working on my computer, I don't need a boost of energy to code.
That depends. Because mental work, really hard mental work, not just to drivel. But the hard mental work at figuring stuff out, that burns more energy than working out in a gym.
But then I would, even if I was like back in university, I was doing hard stuff or at the library, I would never take a booster or anything like that to keep going. I would just take a nap. That's the best.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
You should nap once in a while if you do hard mental work. And in regards to energy drinks, because lots of people seem to be hooked on them, just like coffee, that's not something you should take in daily, because then you just drink yourself up to zero. You don't get an actual boost. It feels relatively like a boost, but technically you're just in withdrawal all the time, and then you drink it to get to zero. It's like drinking against a hangover, and that's just nonsense.
Oh, now I remember it. It was G Fuel.
You need to,
G Fuel's the big popular one right
G
now
Fuel?
that has like a crazy amount of caffeine.
Okay. get to try to take 2 at best 4 weeks of breaks between caffeine or energy drinks. Then you get a really, really good effect out of them. Like use them as tools, not as your standard beverage.
Yeah, you have to have a good diet first. Then you could consider health and fitness, and then energy drinks. It's like this order. Like when Gatorade came out, it's like, yeah, if you're thirsty, you could drink that, but it's not going to be as beneficial as if you're really depleted of electrolytes and other things, which people who take high amounts of protein and fat, they have their urine expels electrolytes. So you need to replenish yourself. So that's why they designed it that way, so that people who are burning all these calories don't have sugar or don't have any kinds of high energy fructose. So that's what they gave. So
and if you bought too much of it, give it to your plants.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think last time I had an energy drink, I had heart palpitations.
Really? Wow, that's scary.
Partially because like I just my chest hurt, and hurt when I was like, I think I chugged a Monster or something.
Mm-hmm. Might be the guarana. If you take, you can get guarana in pill form as well, and you should not take too much of it at once. Like the guarana pills I had back in the day when I needed to pull all-nighters a lot, was 1 pill was enough to get you through 5 hours. You'd not be hyper, you'd just be awake. You just couldn't sleep. So you just keep going. But if you take too much of it, your heart would explode. So guarana is not something to trifle with.
Yeah, I just kind of just take naps. It's a lot more healthy.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
Yeah, and don't mix up these energy boosting things. Like when it's in an energy drink like Monster, that is already balanced to a degree. You shouldn't mix around caffeine and then guarana and then the other stuff on top on your own. That's gonna mess things up. And if you're already having these problems like Dunn says from one energy drink, stay away from that energy drink. It might kill you.
Yeah. Here's a great donation from Chicken McFuckwit. Oh, sorry, Chicken McFuckit. I'm sorry, I listen to Shiny too much. He says fuckwit, but Chicken McFuckit. Okay. I have ascended to a higher plane, my friends. Abandon energy drinks, embrace crystal meth. Oh.
No. We have Panzer Schokolade for that.
There you go.
The good old tank chocolate.
Chocolada. There you go. That's what you do.
Tank chocolate.
Tank
awesome.
Chocolate. What?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Chocolate?
It's with good old pervitin.
Let's get on with the Maggie Mayfish.
Yeah.
Gasoline. I didn't know which headband to pick to pull my bangs back because they all match my sweater. Oh, so I'm doing my makeup based off of my sweater, which is what I think makeup looks like. Usually base it off of what I'm wearing. I think I'm gonna go with this one. No. Yeah. I have notes. All of my videos are usually scripted.
Oh my god, she actually looks cute. What the hell?
What?
You think, Smud?
What happened?
You have a weird taste.
Honestly, she looks like she's in high school or something.
Yeah, she took her hair back with a hair thing.
Having ears makes you look human. I thought she was an alien half the time.
Having ears. What if she had animal ears?
Then I think she'd be a raccoon or whatever. I don't know. Anyway.
But you're right. She doesn't.
I'm trying to remember what she looked like before she did that.
I'd say she looks like 14 now. That's
yeah,
creepy.
I know. Yeah, like really, like a young high schooler. Yeah.
She looks more innocent, definitely.
That is a nice look for her, and compared to her crazy, political, psychopathic tendencies. But
Look forward to how this is a discussion about imperialism or something
maybe
else.
if she had glasses, I could totally go for it.
Oh, interesting. Didn't think of that. Okay, good.
I
We're
like
done.
glasses.
We're done fawning over that for about 5 seconds. All right, Kyle Rocket. What the F is pity baby of Kelso and Anesian wearing? We don't know. It's probably a failed D Space Nine costume. I don't know. Something like that. With those rejects that here's an alien outfit for some creature we just created. And they're like, nah, that won't work. It's too weird.
All I know is Onision writes terrible books, and Crimson Rogue made like 3 2-hour reviews on them.
Oh God! Here's Frances Bordcopla. Thanks again. She's going to start sounding like Patrick Bateman as she applies her makeup. I just know it. And then relate how the application of eyeliner is a metaphor for Zionism. Oh boy!
Wow, that would be amazing.
Let's hope.
Okay, fine. Let's hope for something good here.
And if you've ever seen me stream on Twitch, you probably know why. I'm a bit of a chatterbox.
She's on
so
Twitch?
I do have notes on the movie that I will be looking at over here. Oh, and the other thing is, because this is a Christmas movie, and because that my cat's joining us. Christmas movies usually have a limited budget, No one's shelling out billions of dollars for Dolly Parton's Christmas movie. Though they should, they won't. So, in that line, I did pick makeup that was on the cheaper side, because I also don't like spending that much money on makeup. Yeah, I think that was all my disclaimers. Makeup YouTubers always start with disclaimers. Actually, they always start with a fun intro. Mine would be, welcome, fishes!
God.
No one's coming to me for fun little intro quips.
Yeah. You stick to analysis. Your brain is clearly your greatest asset there, Maggie.
Was that sarcasm?
Well,
that's fine.
Brain
Welcome,
there
fishies.
keeps me entertained, so that's good enough for me. But yeah.
What year is this from?
What year?
What year?
1978. Judging from the clothing.
Was YouTube a thing back then?
These are pretty good. This is a
actuality-
pretty good camera for 1987. 78.
In reality, this came out last year.
Do you have the option to customize what upload days?
Impossible.
We could do it post a film grain effect. I don't know. Maybe that could work.
Black and white.
Well, no, not black
Put a
and white.
sepia filter over it. Sepia does everything.
That's a bit too old. Yeah.
Make it widescreen too.
Widescreen.
Oh! The next Jack Snyder cut. Jack, what's his name? Jack? I
Zach.
forgot. Zach Snyder cut. It will
Jack
not be
Snyder.
black and white. It will not be black and white. It will be sepia. He will evolve.
Okay, back to her brain. Let's go.
To her brain.
My makeup is affordable drugstore. And what I like to do is I always like to have like a foundation that is my drugstore foundation that I'll use. And then if I want to fancy it up a bit, I'll just add squirts of my more expensive makeup. That's my first money saving tip. Thank you very much. As I put this on, I want to start talking about the movie. All right, so The Princess Switched Again is the sequel to the Vanessa Hudgens.
That aside, Maggie, are you even remotely aware how bloody privileged you are that you can take some random cheap foundation from a drugstore and it fits? Most people need to buy some expensive shit, mix up 3 different things just so it fits with the shade of the skin. You horrible person. you have privileged skin.
She's so white. Yeah.
No.
She's like a primed canvas, ready to go.
Oh, you wish I have such light skin. The goths are envious of me. And trying to find a foundation that doesn't look shit on that is really difficult, because either you look like some porcelain doll, like Dollface, or it looks like a mask, and it's just horrible. Yeah, like Dollface's avatar. It's just horrible. I have not yet figured out how to do makeup with such light skin. It's horrible.
So here's Cal Rocket. He came a little late. One, what were y'all talking about earlier? I came to the stream and all I heard was Wisp saying, "One pill will last like 10 hours." Two, Maggie
5 hours.
Maggie has no other assets. She's flatter than a drink.
Oh.
But she has the dig on her shelf.
Yes, she does have interesting taste.
She does have.
Games, yes.
She will always have at least, whether it's a scale of 100 points or 1,000 points or 10 points, she will always have 1 point because she has the dig on her shelf.
Yeah. Okay, one more. Let's get going. Here's Juge.
I don't know.
Imagine being Maggie's cat, sitting in the corner of her recordings and just trying to will yourself to not grow an extra chromosome listening to her speak.
I mean, that's very difficult to imagine.
That could mean many things depending on the chromosome. But I know what you're trying to say. All right. Sorry. We have one more from Tyler Preston. I challenge you all to watch Miss Velma's most incredibly magnificent Christmas week movie, because I bet you $1 million that would make much more sense than anything Maggie Mayfish has ever said. Miss Velma's most incredibly magnificent Christmas week. Is that a Scooby-Doo movie? What is that? Does anyone know?
Scooby-Doo? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not. Okay, here's the summary. Join the Universal World Church in an hour-long magnificent American holiday celebration, including extraordinary lighting and set pieces and incredible costumes by the world-famous Miss Velma. A celebration of the 50 states with the voices of the Statesman Quartet and Miss Velma singers. Also, a recap on the Christmas story, followed by a tribal dance. A sharpshooting exhibition done by the wonderful Miss Velma, after which she plays the hand organ.
Oh, a sharpshooter? Is that an American thing? I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be.
Sharpshooting, like feats of marksmanship, they're weird.
Okay.
And Miss Velma's, according to IMDb, Miss Velma's Christmas in America, aka Miss Velma's most incredibly magnificent Christmas week, is today considered a masterpiece in all things so bad that it's good, in reference to the Christmas season.
Ooh. See, now I want to see that. Interesting.
IMDb is saying this. That's great. Oh, this is from the 70s. This is from 1976.
Wow, really? Jeez.
It's old. This thing is old.
All right. Well, I always look forward to bad B movies that are so bad they're memorable, or they're on a special pedestal amongst other bad films. All right.
Wow.
Anyway, back to the foundation. I could barely tell she's applying to her face.
Princess, I mentioned. And we start out with Vanessa Hudgens on a plane, and she kind of does the, if we all remember the Princess Diaries royal sleepover, the very beginning, we have Anne Hathaway, kind of giving a lowdown of everything that happened in a little VO situation. And luckily, Vanessa Hudgens gives us the same rundown in case you did not see the Princess Switch, and you want to see the Princess switched again. So Vanessa Hudgens, in the last movie, she married a prince, happily ever after, yada yada. And the reason I picked this is because I did think it would be fun to talk about, because it's...
Now, if she only applied makeup to one side of her face, I have no idea.
What did she do earlier? She was painting her hand too?
Well...
Is that normal?
You're applying foundation, and foundation is the basis for other things to put on top, but it's not like a primer. It's just a thing that it actually should have a color to it. I can't tell. So
it's very faint.
Yeah,
it's what I meant. She's very lucky to have a foundation that is so close to her teint. That is rare. Asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for a
no, really, you put on the foundation so that the others it glosses over some imperfections on the skin, and it can help with the other makeup sticking.
Yeah. So guys don't know foundation. Yeah. If you ever talk to a girl, geez, I figured this out back when I was studying art in high school. If you notice, you can tell when they do and do not have foundation because their whole cheek, their whole forehead, whatever they applied it to, is one uniform shade. And you're like, that's definitely not normal.
Then they put on too much.
Well, yeah, there's the girls who
Then they put on too much, because that's when it looks like a mask. You put on too much foundation, and when they're really bad at it, they really only do the face and don't go down the chin, where you have to fade out slowly, because then it really looks like a mask if they raise their faces, and you see that the skin tone abruptly changes like a painting. Just around the chin line, and they say, "What the hell?
Yeah,
are you an android?"
There are some girls in there back in high school who overdid the makeup, and you could tell. And you're like, "All right, well, I see what you're trying to do, but you don't have to do that. You're a pretty girl, yada yada. Make her feel good.
Yeah,
please. I can smell you from across the room. There's so much makeup on
I can smell your makeup.
Yes, that's that's not. Good.
I can't smell your perfume, but I can smell your makeup.
Oh no, they didn't have to wear perfume. It was strong enough. Anyway.
Also, the foundation is most of the stuff you find on the pillow next to you after the one night stand.
Good point. Yep.
That has never happened to me, but I know what you're trying to say. That's okay. All right, let's go.
Very confusing. So I'm going to be calling Vanessa Hudgens, who is the poor Vanessa Hudgens. We're going to call her plain Jane Vanessa Hudgens.
The first time I kissed my husband, Prince Edward, was under the mistletoe.
And the Princess Vanessa Hudgens is going to be Queen Vanessa Hudgens.
Your Highness.
We all following? Okay, good. Plain Jane Vanessa Hudgens, she, marries the prince. But her best friend, who was dating Queen Vanessa Hudgens, they break up due to royal pressure.
Wasn't sure we could still be friends.
Yeah, things got complicated after the whole Queen thing happened.
Most of these movies are people deciding whether they want to run a country.
Just want to say, so far the way she's doing this video,
it sounds like she's just talking off the cuff.
No, she's just describing the movie a little bit.
I mean, isn't she
While
an
doing
actor?
her
She
makeup,
just memorize the
she's
lines.
I don't know. I think she's just the least insane here.
Yeah. She's just kind of describing a dumb Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
So what? So like, it's two different people. They just look the same.
It's a Prince and the Pauper situation, clearly.
Okay.
Okay.
This is very fun and something no one can relate to, but being a queen sure seems hard. Next, we are going to be moving on to the eyes. This is one thing that beauty YouTubers have said, and to a degree I agree, is that you do your eyes first and then your foundation second. And I understand the concept. And I've done it before and it does work. However, I don't like it. So I don't do it.
I haven't heard that before.
Raw Beauty Chrissy Palette. She's another YouTuber I watch. The YouTube that I watch is very different from the YouTube that I produce. I have a thing about separating my hobbies with my job. I have a hard time.
She has a normal job.
Kind of interfering with because I analyze movies, but I also love movies. But a lot of the times, watching a movie will turn into me analyzing a movie, which will turn into work. So, with all that being said, the YouTube...
No shit, honey. That's what you do. That's your job.
And then you can't go back to the fish market being a fishmonger because you do too many YouTube videos.
Jeez, it's hard.
What is your real job?
This amazingly difficult thing of analyzing a film, which I inject all my crazy nonsense. That's great. So difficult. Let's just throw everything I learned and invent stuff. Hey, did you know that Obi-Wan was the father of Padme's children? No, neither did I. Yeah, that's okay. Thanks.
Because it's not a thing.
I spout out a political agenda. Yeah.
God.
Jesus Christ was a social justice warrior.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh,
He was an anti-Semite because he fought the Jews in the temple.
YouTube that I watch is very different from the YouTube that I create. And all that to say, I watch Raw Beauty Christian and I think she's lovely. She just had her baby. Congratulations. Okay, so while I'm doing my eyes, I'm gonna go back to the movie. My note that I wrote down is Vanessa is beautiful. Thought it was very important that I say that and that I write that down. I wrote down classic love story sequel storyline. Yes, they do follow a pretty
So she is reading off the
storyline
script.
here, where in the first movie, the titular girl falls in love with the prince, as we expect. In the second one, the girl becomes too busy for the person that she got with in the first movie. It's a very tried and true formula. You know, once you fall in love, you have to insert some type of conflict, so, you know, it feels like something's happening in the second movie. And if you grow close in the first movie, what's left but to grow apart?
Have a
That's
child.
kind of the plot that the main plain Jane Vanessa will be following throughout this movie. So Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh no, but really, if you grew close in the first movie,
like that. That's great.
God, what is that? Really, if you grew close in the first movie and you need a conflict in the second, just have a baby. My God, the stress of having a baby.
That never happens in real life, though. Women just don't have babies after they get married in this romantic comedy with the sequel.
No, you have to just break up. You just gotta have
Unless
an affair.
Unless it's Son of the Mask.
Oh, fuck me.
I love the immediate reaction to me mentioning Son of the Mask was an immediate groan.
Oh dear.
That movie is one of the worst movies ever. It is so bad.
Worse than Dragonheart 5?
I don't know if it's that bad, but it is more annoying and awful.
All right.
Hudgens decides that she wants to go to Chicago to hang out with her friend and basically convince him to come to her country to do a British Bake-Off situation, slash also to get
Clown
back
makeup.
together with the Queen Vanessa. That's the other thing. It's like Vanessa and her, plain Jane Vanessa and her prince have the
That is
problem
not your
of
color.
drifting
That
apart.
does not look good.
Whereas that is also the problem that Queen Vanessa has with her boyfriend.
Maybe
is
the
that
lipstick?
They
I
also
don't know.
drifted apart.
Maggie, I don't know what you're
It's a little
doing.
redundant if you think about it too closely. But luckily, this is a Christmas cinematic universe, and we don't have to look at it too closely, and it makes perfect sense. So everyone flies back to Vanessa's country, and it turns out that Queen Vanessa does need to take over the crown. Which in the first movie,
the
she
hell?
was very much
What is she
against
doing?
it. We have our first anti-royal royal.
I think you got it.
You know this? You know the makeup shotgun that Homer Simpson invented?
The shotgun.
Yeah. I think that was the comment that we used with the last one. Makeup tutorial thing.
That was before,
Just give her fangs, and she'll make a good vampire.
this
Do we know she isn't one already?
that color.
Yeah,
is-
red lipstick. That'd be.
I don't know.
it.
Either that's way
Maggie,
too
I-
much, or
What's the occasion? The occasion is relevant for what kind of makeup you do. If you do this clown makeup, that's maybe for some party crap thing in some dance club. Okay.
Oh yeah, imagine going to
Whatever.
McDonald's like that.
Whatever. But if you want to make decent makeup, I know I'm not a looker. I know I'm very exhausted and not the youngest anymore either. But man, I do my makeup better. And I even do my makeup better when I do the goth shit than whatever this is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can do it in subtle ways. The way when you see American goths on television or movies, it's always crap. Good goth makeup is also decent. Not overdone crap that is just splotches of color in your face. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Of course, in Germany, there are also the ones who can't really do it. They're usually the ones with personality disorders. They're the ones who want to get attention and everything. But the let's say the sophisticated gothics, they look for aesthetics and elegance, so it will be more decent. And you can look up images of that if you look for the Wave Gothic Treffen in Germany. Like it's an annual convention that's been going for decades, and yeah, there's also a lot of rubbish, but you will see what sophisticated goth culture can look like, and it's not at all what you see from America. But yeah, good makeup, not Maggie Mayfish stuff, but good stuff.
Okay.
However, of course, she realizes that it is her duty to rule a country. So very luckily, she decides that that is the right thing to do. Okay, taking a break from the movie to go back to my eyes. As you can tell, I'm trying to match it to my sweater. So I picked that purple. And then on my lid, I'm gonna go with gold. There's gold flecks in this sweater. One problem that I have with makeup.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
What is that?
My eye shape, which I think is very common. Everyone's face shape is different. Everyone has their own,
Okay.
I wouldn't even say problem.
This looks like you have mold on your eyelids.
They just happen to have a deep recess that no shadow will ever be able to peek through from. Anyways, back to the movie. So someone is making fun. She makes fun of her guy friend for having too many cats. And then he's like, you can never have too many cats. And I agreed, so I wrote down, you can never have too many cats. I wrote down, bitch, chase that queen. I was in a mood.
Yeah, future cat lady
notes.
confirmed.
So the next big
Crazy
thing
she
that
already
happens
is.
they decorate
She's
for
at 2
Christmas,
cats.
which is a very
At 4, you're a crazy cat
tried and
lady.
true Christmas movie to do. I wrote down the question, have you ever successfully gotten your friends back together? I wrote that because, not that the movie makes it look easy, but the Queen Vanessa and her ex, they just look at each other and they already start
And her eggs.
And then, after they decorate for Christmas, they go and bake together and she pours flour onto him and they're like, and I just have never been in a situation where, one, it was a good idea for my friends to get back together with their exes, let alone it working. La 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 la. Okay, so next I'm doing the...
All right, let's just read a donation here. This is from Robert Down Syndrome Jr. Jesus, I see why she puts so much makeup on. Without it, she looks like Lord Farquaad. Also, get your bingo sheets.
Burn is amazing.
Get your bingo sheets ready, boys. She's going to mention capitalism any minute.
I don't even know what she's talking about. Do you have any idea what she's talking about? I'm
I don't give a
how
crap.
she's putting makeup on her face.
I just hear random words about movies I don't give a crap about. And just wonder what is she doing to her face?
Yeah, the makeup is pretty distracting.
Someone in the chat said it's inspired by her sweater, according to her, but even then, no. Just get another sweater.
her sweater's black. Is she going to start doing blackface?
Oh,
Ooh.
she's probably not. I doubt she's even going to put on eyeliner.
That's a Canadian tradition at this point.
What, no eyeliner?
No, blackface? What?
Oh, well, you have to follow in the footsteps of your president.
Prime Minister, yes.
Same difference.
Yeah, same thing, right?
Prime president.
Sometimes we vote on whether to build a bridge in Nunavut or to bomb Syria. It's one or the other.
Okay. Priorities, man.
Yeah. Here's Chad Summer. What a cool name. Smud.
Wow,
So,
nice.
what do you find about Maggie's strong jawline so appealing? Tell me more. I like her ears. That's it.
Do you have like an ear fetish
No.
or something?
I don't remember seeing her ears, and all of a sudden, oh my god, she looks like a normal person. And then she put all this makeup on, and then it's like, ooh,
It looks
Yes,
strange.
people have ears.
yeah.
Could you imagine if she didn't have ears?
I could. Well, I never seen them before, so yeah, I can.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
Anyway,
I never knew
Probably
this
why she
about
doesn't
Smud.
listen.
okay.
Under of eyes. Look at sweater. Look at eye. Sweater. I think next I'm gonna have to put in some blue.
What?
Last time I used this blue.
No, you're not gonna put blue, are you?
I will
Why
say
you-
also.
No!
Maggie, why are you
No
doing
more.
clown
Oh,
makeup?
These
what?
holiday Christmas movies, but I think my
Leave you
favorite
guys alone.
Christmas genre is probably Christmas horror movies. But horror Christmas movies.
What?
What a fun juxtaposition of the holiday. They're honking in agreement. The holiday versus
Funny, yeah.
the horror. We're told that Christmas is so many things, but in reality, Christmas means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. It's not a joyful time for everyone. You know, not everyone gets joy out of the
I
Christmas
agree.
season. For some people,
Yes.
the joyousness of the Christmas season almost exacerbates their loneliness or you know, being around family isn't always the funnest thing around Christmas time. So,
I
you know,
agree.
maybe
Yeah.
I'll pop a
Yes.
few other movie suggestions on the screen in case you want.
Christmas Evil.
Can be absolute torture.
Okay, I'm going to finish my, and then I think I'm just gonna finish talking about the movie because if I'm being quite honest,
Oh gosh, if you will have to add green and
is why
purple
these
too.
movies are so
Ugh.
fun because they're so fun to watch. I watch so many movies that like deal with real shit, you know, that it's fun to watch a movie where Vanessa Hudgens plays 3 characters and a made-up country is
What?
deciding to
3
install
characters?
as a
What?
I'm gonna line my waterline with this old Kaleidos eyeshadow called Diamond Foils as I basically just finish out this plot. Okay, so this is where we're introduced to the third Vanessa Hudgens, the evil cousin Vanessa.
Well, hello, Tuxedo Man.
What?
As a blonde?
Is this
What is going on?
is this a character from Sailor Moon? What was that? What's going-
No, that's Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical. Playing a blonde British Duchess, while at the same time playing a brunette British princess type.
Okay, that's
and then the third character is what? The poor Vanessa Hudgens?
She's like I don't know what she is. My guess is failing college student, since that's what every one of them are.
yeah.
I'm just wondering for like the third movie, she just plays a man at that point. It's just-
Look, I
Let's
like
just
her
go nuts.
makeup, except for the pompous lipstick. But this is Maggie. Take some advice from her,
Yeah.
please.
It's like 3-4 shades, that's all. It's lipstick, cheeks, eyeliner, eyeshadow.
Mhm.
and the blonde
Maybe-
wig to top it all off.
Maybe the eyebrows, I can't tell.
If
Nah,
you
Like her brunette,
sometimes you have
honestly,
to
better.
you have to add some very very subtle olive green, dark olive green. Well, highlights would be the wrong term, right? Around the face, because women actually have green in their face. So if you want to make it look natural, if your foundation got too thick.
All right. Anyway, definitely not my area of expertise, but
Yeah, human female faces are green.
well, hello, Tuxedo Man. Rewind that. That was awesome.
Eyeshadow called Diamond Foils as I basically just finish out this plot. Okay, so this is where we're introduced to the third Vanessa Hudgens, the evil cousin Vanessa.
Well, hello, Tuxedo Man.
I like her.
Also
Oh,
looks
boy.
great. Vanessa basically just slays throughout this whole movie. She wants the crown. Blah, 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 like we get it. My next note is Do I give up trying to describe the plot because they start switching and I get real confused?
Just because you have no functional brain cells.
I mean, you get confused
Okay,
anyway,
better sum up
so.
here. Basically, the queen switches with Plain Jane so the queen can go hang out with her ex and decide that they should get back together. Plain Jane is like, chill, for sure, girl, I got you. But that means that she blows off her husband, which, if we remember, was the conceit at the beginning. She wasn't spending enough time with her husband. The cousin, or the third Vanessa, basically captures the queen.
What the hell is going on? What is she talking about?
She's talking about a crazy people swapping plot.
This
Can you
that's what I'm
imagine
trying
how
I can't believe this is a
retelling?
movie.
this is like
Can you
listening to an old woman describe what she did on the weekend, and she just keeps jumping. You're like, I don't.
Can you imagine her retelling what happened in Monty Python's Holy Grail?
That might actually follow a logical through line, but I don't know what the hell. What is she on?
It's a very chaotic movie.
That's the thing about Netflix Hallmark movies. None of them are good. None of them make sense. They're all insane.
Why anybody would watch it is beyond me, but
Because TV turns women into Maggie May fishes?
Porno from
I mean,
the
I can understand
70s,
if it was something
probably.
simple, feel good, yeah, I can understand that, there's plenty of movies where they do that. You feel good about yourself, you believe in humanity again. But movies like this, where it's like, we need to confuse everything, we need to have 3 characters that look alike so they can be played by the same actor. I don't know, I'm out to lunch.
An awful fake British accent.
It's like clearly coming out Hispanic.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I love this Charlie explain things.
Or at least she realizes how ridiculous she sounds that she does this, so that's good.
I wonder if she actually watched that show.
Anyway.
Queen, but it's not queen because they switch places, and she actually captured Plain Jane Vanessa. In the end, everyone's happy, coupled up, and they solve world peace.
Is that her laptop?
They don't, but that's the end. So what did I think of the movie? I think Vanessa was wonderful.
Jesus, okay.
I love watching actors.
What is going on?
Because they get to have so much fun.
What are you doing?
Now
What is a fan brush? What are you doing?
Also, thing I don't think I'm supposed to do.
No, leave your eyes
I was
alone.
supposed to do earlier, but I.
Oh, what are you
She's
doing?
highlighting. No, she's
Wait,
contrasting.
what?
Give a nice line.
What are you doing?
Ah.
Hello. I do give myself. Some
She's making clown noises as she puts on clown makeup.
Scrape.
Oh my god.
And scrape off all my imperfections.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. And look at that. Ta-da. What next? Oh, I never. did eyebrows.
Semi-normal.
People always ask me. I do.
I'd
have
say
very
she's around
naturally
8.
Bushy eyebrows.
I don't like what she did.
Dad. When I was growing up, it was very much a curse.
She looks like a
mine,
mannequin.
Surprised?
not a blessing. So
Yeah, she
I
does.
was
Mhm.
floored when bushy eyebrows came back in. Take that,
Ah.
kids in middle school. I
Ah.
just like to use a powder to kind of fluff them out. But I really like this powder.
Oh, it's way too much.
Drugstore. Another money-saving tip is that I
Maggie,
use,
stop.
Eyeshadow for brow powder. Any eyeshadow that has
put it right
like,
across the middle.
kind of cool brown. I can
Oh my
use.
god.
What the?
Why not use black right away? Holy shit.
Big bushy brows. Eyes that match my sweater. Okay, next.
Now you look. Oh god, now you look
Cheeks.
evil and
I don't have any
insane.
tips for cheeks other than you can
You
also
didn't already?
use eyeshadow for.
No, she looked only insane.
And I do put my
More? Oh, we got blush
my
going.
blush
Okay.
pretty
Too
high.
much.
Just because. Okay, I'll smile. My cheeks are very low on my face. Like if I were to.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Yeah.
That's so
If you-
creepy.
If you ever use blush,
Okay, so now we remove.
you'd use the tiniest bit, not this. This
Yeah.
This is whole level blush.
When you smile, you're supposed to squint. Like it's a natural smile is when you puff up your cheeks and your eyelids closed. And you have that sort of, your satisfied look on your face.
Yeah.
That's
And
a natural.
If you use that much blush, this is cheap slut street corner blush.
Yeah.
Seriously, blush is when you that kind of makeup. When you naturally blush, this is what your cheeks look like during sexual arousal. So if you put on that much, that's like fuck me, fucking fuck me. That's what this level of blush says.
I think it's just because the foundation she used was so white that when
she just used so much.
Okay, well.
Seriously.
I've seen more, but
yeah, it was worse. It doesn't make this right. This is still too much. This is already too much.
Well, this is definitely our quickest Maggie May Fish video.
Well, yeah, because she says nothing. And she's
Thankfully.
just running right through it with us. So she's like, stuff happens in a film I don't care about while I'm putting makeup on. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure.
This is a good still frame for what probably is usually going on in her head. Or his speech said like, what the fuck? Why is all these words coming out? We didn't approve of this.
All right, here is
Get to some stuff.
I think I missed a donation there. Here's living in Wisp's attic.
Oh god.
What's the opposite of autistic detail? That's how Maggie is describing this plot. It's like she popped a Xanax before watching this movie. Maggie, I could watch the movie if I want to know plot. Where's the Maggie schizoid take I ordered? Where's the autism?
Yeah, I'd say the opposite could be. No, it's probably not. Scatterbrain schizoid OCD.
Here's JS.
She loves movies, yeah.
I'm hearing box toccata and fugue from just looking at her. Well,
I also, in effect, do have an attic. Don't scare me like that.
Is it dusty up there?
Yes,
for sure.
I think there's also a wasp nest.
Here's Kyle Rocket.
That would trigger my allergies.
Well, now I know what Wisp would probably look like if the sex change failed. Oh my god.
Yeah. If you look at many of these troons, yeah, they do look like that. Or rather, this is what happens when you get your makeup advice from drag queens instead of people who know their shit about makeup.
Well, that previous girl we saw was probably not the best model for makeup, but
Vanessa Hudgens?
No. That was an actress. I mean, the YouTuber she just linked to the start of
the YouTuber.
video.
Okay. So, any trannies watching this, do not get your makeup advice from drag queens or Maggie May Fish.
Yeah, that is overkill.
Hey, Maggie needs to get her makeup advice from Jesse Gender.
God, no.
I mean, he probably has an idea, or I mean, she has an idea, right?
Yeah, but it's related to like sexism and the patriarchy, so who knows if that's good or bad.
Yeah, but Jesse also has no clue about. Also puts on this clown makeup.
Like
but because
really
Jesse doesn't have gender dysphoria, apparently, you wouldn't run around with that face and just and do your boobs first. It doesn't make sense.
Hot light blue.
Ugh.
Well, we get two differences. We have Jessie Jenner with the boobs, and then we have Maggie May with the makeup. So best of both.
And no boobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess someone has to have them.
Someone's got to have them. Yeah, exactly. We can't go without the boobs. So anyway,
that's okay. You don't need boobs, right? You got the ears.
The ears.
It's good.
Are good.
Let's look up Christina Hendrickson lingerie. That is all the boobs you will ever need.
Oh my god, that's more than enough boobs. Jesus.
Oh, you're triggering me.
Sorry for that woman. Okay. Let's go.
Or like Scarlett Johansson or Ariel Winter, who actually had to get breast reduction surgery because they had back problems.
Bullshit. Scarlett Johansson's boobs were never that big.
Well, yeah, I thought they were fake, wasn't it?
Any woman who does not even have an E-cup cannot claim she has back problems because of her tits. It's bullshit. Correct your posture, do some physiotherapy. Even if you had an A-cup, you would have back problems because you walk like the hunchback of Notre Dame. And you just sit around like a couch potato all the time, so your back is weak. That's why you have back problems, not because of your tits. If you slouch all the time, then you will feel the weight of your tits. If you are in an upright position, a healthy, natural upright position that is not destroyed by sitting at a desk all your day or sitting on a couch all your day, as we do in modern life, you do not feel the weight of your tits because they rest nicely on your rib cage.
Yeah, because I imagine, because I've seen girls.
And if you don't believe me, I talk from experience, okay? Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's why it pisses me off so much. It's just lies. And I think it's
I would
just...
imagine, would you say, like, doing yoga would probably help with that?
For example, any kind of physiotherapy that strengthens your back and corrects your posture. Mm-hmm. Like, not have your... including not having your head too much forward all the time, which is part of this bad posture. Just as Mr. Lobster would say, stand up straight with your shoulders back. When you have your shoulders forward, it also pushes together your rib cage, so you can't breathe properly. Have your shoulders back, you can breathe much more freely as well. It's all that stuff. Yeah, if you and I might even think this is now put on your tinfoil hats, because I will. Since everything is a product now and everything needs to be marketed, I can imagine that just as breast expansions, breast enlargements are being marketed, I can imagine that through this bullshit lie that breast reductions are marketed, that it would help with your back problems. Like, spend a few couple $1,000 to get a breast reduction because it will help with your back problems. Then you will still have your back problems, but now your tits are gone. Great. Means you need a new wardrobe, by the way. That'll cost you.
Really? That costs money? Wow.
I actually did some research. It was only a rumor that Scarlett Johansson had breast reduction, but definitely Ariel Winter did have breast reduction surgery.
Yeah, I heard
I'm
about
really
that.
surprised because in I think it was Under the Skin, was that the weird indie movie she was in? Mm-hmm. It looked like her tits were much larger as in her later movies. Like especially in Black Widow, she looks flat as a board in some scenes. It's really weird.
The costume.
Maybe it's the bra. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's partly it's the costume. But also in Ghost in the Shell, I thought, well, that looked bigger in that other movie, in that indie movie. That's
and
strange.
They probably just definitely enhanced based on what audience they want to appeal to. Since Ghost in the Shell is probably definitely appealing to male gaze, whereas Black Widow is like...
Yeah, but then you wouldn't make the boobs smaller. And
the male gaze?
But in Under the Skin, there wasn't much CGI at all. There was just some artsy scenery.
No. It's just like depends on what audience since like it seems like Black Widow, since it's a quote feminist movie, it's meant to like increase like the sexual attraction of the females.
Yeah, but cinema mainly, I don't buy that because cinema, especially Hollywood cinema, seems to favor small tits for some reason. And I am not buying this thing that Hollywood is about sexualizing the females and at the same time reducing tits and then going for the A and B cups mainly on screen while pushing the everything above a C into the porn industry. So it doesn't make sense. So either Hollywood has a flat chest fetish, which, if you ask me, does fit the bill with how much pedophilia is going on there, or it's just these people just don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
All right, that was a fun talk about boobs.
Boobcast.
Let's keep on going.
Always fun.
The headband. What's next? Highlighter. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh dear. Talk about the movie.
Put it
Why
wherever, but I
why
don't
is there
like
like
it.
6 minutes left?
So then when I go, turn the other cheek, zinc. Oh, one thing
Oh,
that
wow.
I love
Oh,
is
yeah.
for a cosmetic company to come out with a highlighter based off, I've talked about this many times, my partner Will's probably laughing behind camera, a highlighter that mimics
He has a partner?
She has a partner? Who's Will? Has he been mentioned before?
Oh no,
this
her
is the first
no,
time.
no, her simp audience will wane.
Oh no, she's talking about RoboCop. Oh god.
Is she? Wait, is that who Will is?
I can remember the nonsense she said about RoboCop and trans metaphor. Oh my god.
You can. That's
Don't.
Rant about it, Smud.
That was one of the dumbest things she's ever said.
RoboCop's a trans icon because he can see himself because Murph can see himself in his partner. So he passes through the image of his wife.
What?
It's really stupid.
The broken
Tortured white
coffee cup
dragon.
is a metaphor for being a failed dad or something. What the fuck?
What?
Also, his gun is a metaphor for his dick, and he's also trans because he's emasculated.
The same with the spike on his arm. The same with the guns he gets shot with. It's all metaphor for being emasculated or something. Like what?
What? Just stop it. What the fuck?
How could she be a fan of movies and then inject this dumb shit?
Because she's insane?
Definitely.
Like Just Right is, though Just Right's kind of bland in his insanity. Kind of like Patrick. We need to do another Patrick video sometime.
Have I ever been on a Patrick video?
His are longer now. They're very big and philosophical.
Cumbersome.
Patrick?
Yeah, have you seen them lately?
They're like an hour long.
Oh, he's just doing that so we don't cover him.
Yeah, probably. It's like, oh, Patrick. Oh.
Cover the first 20.
He hasn't
20
been
minutes.
as insane lately now that like TLJ and Rise of Skywalker have kind of like died out.
And Captain Marvel.
Didn't really post anything about Captain Marvel.
What about what was that Harley Quinn crap called? But I don't even remember. Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey, the new one?
Didn't even do
that
one on
movie?
Birds of Prey.
No.
Man, he was really only obsessed with those two movies.
Yeah. It just kind of does a bunch of other things.
Weird.
What was his whole shtick? It was
He's the Terrence
continuity.
Malick of YouTube.
continuity matter or something.
He's the Terrence Malick of YouTube is how he puts it.
Okay.
Though Terrence Malick is a pretentious fop who has never done anything remotely good.
All right. Well, we're almost done. Let's see, we got 5 minutes, roughly.
RoboCop's iridescent sheen on his armor. That iridescent, like, gray, but also rainbow. But until that
What?
It's called polyurethane,
What?
but okay, sure.
Yeah.
happens,
That's
I
a funny
really
joke.
Can't trust the makeup industry as a whole because it's just there. It's just there waiting to be utilized. And if I had any power, that's what I would
What?
do. It's from Naked Cosmetics. This palette is really...
You would have the sheen from RoboCop's faceplate on your cheeks.
She just wants she wants a chromatic makeup.
Did you see
Wow.
how crazy she went when she said, "If I finally get it"?
You know, there is paint you can get that you could cover a wall that does that. It's not hard.
Yeah, but she wants it on her face.
I don't know if that would
Just
work.
put it on your face.
I'm quite sure it exists as well. Like I'm sure it's not hard to
Yeah,
find.
it's probably heavily poisonous.
Well, I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, there is chromatic
Everything's a cost, right?
Changian nail polish, but facial makeup, face paint.
Yeah. You're right. There is. I've seen it.
That's scary.
Facials, yeah.
Yeah, but the nail polish is quite amazing. With the I like the purple green stuff. This is cool. I like it.
It's very strong though. It is very like it's like a lacquer on your nails. It's very thick. But those would be petroleum based, and she doesn't like that because petrol bad.
Petrol bad. We have so much of it. It lasts
Capitalism.
hundreds of years. Last hundreds of years.
Anyway.
Cool. It's like a highlighter palette. It's a lot of bang for your buck. I think I'm just going to add a little bit to my...
Why?
Can you see that? Is there shine?
Yeah, it's too much. Too much
It's pretty easy
contrast.
for me because my eyebrows are so big, actually, that most of the
So thin
people
them.
look at my
Then
face,
why
they
did
won't
you
see my
pronounce
eyebrows.
them?
So, if I make a little mistake here and there, can't really tell. Okay, mascara. My friends and I do exchange makeup that we don't love. Or
Why do you even have
we
space
just
left for
trade with each
mascara?
other. So these two are
Wait, why are you putting it on your lips?
Wait, what's that?
Didn't you just say mascara?
lipstick, but it's a full sparkle lipstick, which is fun.
Maggie, why are you trying to appeal to the male gaze of
That's
gay men?
my look, man.
Is it me or does
What
it seems
is-
like the top lip is more colored than the bottom? Is that just me or?
Maybe it's just
She
the
has a
angle.
very thin upper lip.
Okay,
Maybe it's that.
All right,
And
not bad.
it matches my sweater. It kind of looks, like a
No,
a
it doesn't.
disco-
No, it doesn't.
A disco Christmas party. Closing
Does
thoughts on the
not.
movie.
Disco
It's one
Christmas
of my
party.
favorite Netflix Royal Cinematic Universe movies. It's a great lesson in upping the ante for your sequel because not only did Vanessa Hudgens play 3 characters instead of 2,
Okay.
but they switched so many
Okay.
times that it truly got confusing, which is, I think, what you want to go for. They
What?
really
What?
hit everything
What?
that you would want to see.
Maggie,
Okay.
Maggie. I have bad facial recognition. Part of my version of autism. They're all different flavors. Autism is an actual spectrum, unlike the sex stuff. I have bad facial recognition. I watch movies, and it takes me sometimes the whole movie to figure out that some people are not the same character. I had that when I watched The Departed. And you will laugh at me, and it's fine. But I think about
Matt
half...
Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio look very similar. I will admit that.
Yes.
To Matt Damon?
For most
Oh,
of the
that's a good
movie,
point.
yes. I know Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio naturally look very different. In that movie, I thought they were the same person. And it was just cutting back and forth between past and present, maybe? But then also it's at the same time, but what the plot made no sense. And I have to rewatch the movie at some point, but it's long and tough, and so I won't do it anytime soon. But now I know that they're different characters. That happens to me all the time, and it's very annoying. It's when I start a new series of something, it takes forever. Especially when everyone wears the same fucking clothes and has the same fucking haircut. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
I recently The Departed is a Scorsese movie, right?
Yeah.
The only Scorsese movie I've ever watched is The Wolf of Wall Street. Since it was free on IMDb.
Okay. By the way, this is the reason why I like anime. They put all these different hair colors on the characters, and that makes it easy for me to differentiate between people because I'm retarded in that respect.
One thing you don't want to do in a story, movie, or otherwise is confuse your audience on visuals when describing characters, especially when you're using the same actor for 3 different roles. That's not a good thing.
Maybe she's just making a joke. I don't know.
It's fine when you have. Go on.
I'm just saying maybe I'm not trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm just saying maybe it's a possibility that she's joking and we just can't tell that she's joking.
She's just
we can never tell that because she's completely random in that regard.
Let's take this perspective of appreciating a romantic comedy for Christmas, which are pretty stupid stories. They're pretty basic. They're nothing exciting. It's all drama. It's like, whatever. Okay, you want to be confused over who's who?
That's horrible, Maggie. That's really horrible, and that's not fun. It's really not a fun way to go through life. Point about when you have one actor playing different characters in the same movie. Those characters are usually so different in looks, in costume, in makeup, that it is easy to distinguish between them. That's where I don't have a problem. Like the scene she showed, where I guess that was one of these moments where the brunette and the overdone tuxedo man woman are the same actress, I suppose. Yes. Those look so much different that they do look like different people. That's fine. That doesn't confuse me. But when they look too similar, that confuses me. But you, Maggie, you can apparently you can actually tell that it's the same actress, which I can't. So it confuses you because you see the actress and not the role, not the character.
All right. That was the strangest thing she said so far, amazingly, about movies.
In this video.
Yeah.
I hope it was a joke. I really.
Okay, let's see what she has to describe as a result of that statement.
In a Princess Switch movie, I think it would be a great double feature to my other favorite Christmas movie, Christmas Evil.
But if you're bad boys and girls, your name goes in the Bad Boys and Girls book. And I'll bring you something horrible.
Which is, again, a horror Christmas movie. My final thoughts on MakeUp. It's fun. My final thoughts on this year.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
Oh, God. That is a creepy laugh.
Beauty YouTubers and what they do, because
that is a scary, creepy
than
laugh.
It looks to talk and do makeup at the same time. And like talk about a thing, you know? A lot of YouTubers will do their makeup while talking about a specific subject, whereas I had to stop everything that I was doing just to read my minuscule notes on this Vanessa Hudgens film. So kudos to anyone out there who is doing this as a profession. My God. I mean, all I do is break down films for upwards of an hour with very deep theory, and that this rivals.
Oh yeah, you're so smart, honey. You are the deep. Compared to Mahler, yeah, you're not even wet. You're not even in the pool, honey. Jesus. Deep? What the hell? What is deep analysis to her?
He's the Jack Saint types.
You're not even at the right address.
Deep theory. What is deep theory? I'm sorry, deep, very deep theory.
We think about things very deeply.
I have a theory that I don't.
Katz is fascist. That's her example of deep theory.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Maggie, you haven't even found
political agenda, right?
you can't. You just went to the first basement level, but you haven't found the stairs that lead further down. That's why you think you're deep.
It's about as deep as a puddle.
There's a kilometer of additional cellars beneath that.
I bet this is how people describe her, and she has no idea what she's doing, and she just read a blurb. And yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I do deep stuff.
Yeah, she just pats herself on the back, just like, yeah, I'm very, very smart and very analytical. everything
She
that I
is-
see and do.
As we all know, she makes stuff up, and she projects the hardest we've ever seen anyone project. That is the opposite of going deep. That is building a house of cards and going, look at my amazing house, which does not exist in reality. This is what the movie's about. You're like, no, that is not what the movie's about. It's not even in the film. Obi-Wan did not father Padme's children. I'm sorry. Didn't happen.
Wasn't there a video that you guys did where she tried to compare an amusement park to Breaking Bad?
Well, that was a
Punishment Park. It's a Punishment Park. It's actually worse. It's basically the idea is that it's a government mandated satire revolving around these criminals who are basically SJW being rounded up and thrown into a park where if they manage to get to the end, will go free. They don't. Nope.
That's funny.
And she can. I don't know how she compared it to Breaking Bad, aside from there being a desert or being in the
Both
same
signs
state.
the American lies. They're both American lies about freedom, I guess. As far as I remember.
Yeah,
Somehow.
That's funny. It's like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, the other one was comparing the green room porn with
Club.
with Fight Club, and
One might have been the worst.
She's very deep.
trying to wrap your brain around multiple personality disorder with that. It was just like I could not even begin to start to analyze that. That does not make any sense. But we watched it, and we were just as confused, trying to remember what the hell she was talking about.
The reaction was immediate, baffling.
Yeah.
See,
Anyway,
that's why she likes when things get confusing, because she's confusing herself.
it's art. I never had that experience before. It doesn't make sense. Therefore, it's new and original and good. It's like, honey, it's a B movie. One's a porno. It's not that deep. It's not that complex.
I think that's deep is whatever the guys,
Maybe. I don't know.
Maggie, I know the burden of a high level of openness to experience. That means you need new stuff all the time or your brain gets bored and from the boredom depressed. So you constantly need to feed it with new experiences. But I almost envy you because you're very easily entertained with very simple stuff.
Yeah, kind of.
And that I know that sounds a bit arrogant and maybe I don't know, highbrow.
She likes evil She likes evil Christmas or Christmas evil. How much simpler can you get?
Well, she only referenced it in this video for like 5 seconds. So apparently she did a film or a video about those.
No, she didn't.
She didn't?
She hasn't done those. She's just referencing something she likes.
Oh.
I would love to hear her takes. The only thing that I know that there's like that Lindsay Ellis did a loose cannon on Santa Claus where she referenced Brett Ratner's Santa Sleigh film.
Okay. Interesting. Here's Tyler Preston. Wisp, you have to be here for the Smudcast when it covers Curio's Catherine video. Ugh. He goes on this belief that the third romance option, Rin, is transgender woman, when in reality it's just a crossdresser. It's an alien. It's a literal alien, I think, if I recall.
Yeah, and I haven't played any game of that series, and Curio is an idiot.
Yeah, he kind of is. Or she, or whatever it is.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Did Curio also do the weird clown nonsense?
Yes. Oh my god, have you seen Curio?
No.
He's in a dress frequently.
He is hideous.
Yeah.
Oh, did I was I on for Curio once, I think?
How could you forget that?
The Zack Snyder video
Suppression?
is particularly bad.
traumatic repression.
The video we did multiple ones, but the one that I recall was about The Last of Us The Last of Us, and he said that.
And he had all his weird SJW friends, and the one where I was very sure it was a psychopath.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay. Oh God.
He famously said it's necessary to maintain your queerness in a post-apocalyptic world, or something like that. It's a necessity.
Oh dear.
That's such nonsense. That means that is admission you are putting on an act. That you are not being. You are not yourself. You're putting on an act.
Man, so I'm looking at his Zack Snyder world based on Spite. He's got bright pink hair and he's wearing a schoolgirl outfit.
Oh God, no. You know, in the beginning, this whole rainbow movement was about being yourself. But none of you fucking SJWs are yourselves. You're all role-playing. You're all making up personalities that aren't you, and that's why you continue to be miserable. And that's why you feel invalidated all the time when someone isn't using your royal titles that you choose for yourself and demand everyone uses.
There's another funny one. He says the Matrix sequels are actually good.
There's worse takes than that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like The Last Jedi is good.
So, for example, that is the worst take than the Matrix sequels.
Okay. Well, we're almost hitting the 2-minute mark. Hopefully she'll just, sell her patrons or something. Who knows?
Patreon or some shit.
Of an hour with very deep theory, and
Sure.
this rivals that with how hard it is to do. So yeah, if you're coming over from another part of the internet, you can check out my other videos. They're a lot different than this, however, very cool makeup looks. So, and if you're one of my subscribers, please go check out Abby. She's fantastic. I have dipped my toe in the past into makeup commentary, just for a very specific.
You look like a man.
That looks very bad.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
which
was
who
bad.
looks like the man? I don't know.
Maggie in that thing looks like a man.
Yeah.
Oh, very short
was
hair.
thinking-
She
Yeah, I
looks
was
like a
thinking
gay
Goblin.
man with drag queen makeup.
Jaclyn Hill, lipstick, and capitalism.
What?
Love story.
Oh,
No,
fucking
go away.
hell, dude.
Go away.
The makeup community should just never talk. Let's be honest.
Now someone
Unless
will put
they
it in
are-
suggestions and we'll have to cover it next month. I know it.
God.
Unless
Lipstick.
they're really, really hot. If they are really hot, that's fine. If they're doing
They
bikini
can
try-ons,
open their
that is
mouth, just
fine.
not have words come out of it.
Help me.
Oh God.
I'm being very sexist right now.
We are totally being very sexist.
You know how
right
I
now,
said
but-
her ears looked fine before? In that little thumbnail, they look horrible.
It's like an elf.
That
All
is-
elves are
From the
racist.
South Pole.
I don't know. Okay.
reason, which is actually how Abby and I became friends. Was I did a video about Jaclyn Hill, and we connected through that, which I'm grateful to this day that that's what came out of that. This is my cat Lewis.
Hi.
Hi, Lewis.
So I hope this was fun.
God.
Fun, weird little video. Mostly just
Oh,
to
was
say
it?
thank you.
I love how traumatized that guy looks. He's just, what the hell's going on? What?
Get me out of here.
Some crazy cat lady's holding me.
Please.
Letting it, it's just enduring it.
Oh, poor cat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if one cat is animal abuse, 2 cats is fine, 3 cats is dangerous. 4 cats is crazy cat lady.
All right, we're almost done.
Thank you so much to my subscribers for a wonderful year. I hope everyone has a safe and
there you
wonderful
go.
holiday season.
Honestly.
Whether you're stuck inside having a disco Christmas, or you're outside alone having a disco Christmas. I'm pretty attached to this disco Christmas idea. Aww. What do you think about the movie, Lewis? She thinks
Talking
it
to
had
her
a deeper
cat.
understanding of the inner workings of a monarchy, but
What?
that's understandable. And also, we're getting pretty close to 100,000 subscribers, which is very exciting. And when that happens, we're gonna do some kind of live stream to celebrate once we hit that goal. So, it's time.
What the f-
That was funny. That was funny.
Get your mom to subscribe. On
That's the cat doing the comedy, not her.
So that'll be really fun. And I'm sure Lewis will join me and have a lot to say about representation in the feline area. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Chaos. Hope you guys have a happy holiday, and we'll see you in the new year. Thanks to all my patrons.
Oh, we're done.
Yay.
Okay, cool.
That was. Oh,
That
I
was
picked the
so
dull
stupid.
one.
That was relatively speaking, the least crazy we've ever watched.
Yes.
Still kind of terrifying, but that's just the way
I
it
think the cat Lewis saved the video.
is. Yeah, the
I
last
think that music is giving me a migraine.
minute. It's all the cat.
Yeah, that's the MVP of this video.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We need more Lewis. That's what we need.
This is true. Yeah.
We also need more crazy. We also need more crazy.
More craziness, yeah.
See if we have any stream memes. I don't even think we do, but we'll find out.
Oh, trust me, we do.
All right. Damon. It's me, Maggie May. Ah! All right. Happy fish thing going. Whoa. What is this? Wisp? Panzer Schokolade?
Yes, Panzerschokolade. This was the official. Yes, this was the official tank chocolate of the Wehrmacht, of the Nazi army.
Did you say tank chocolate?
Yes, it means tank chocolate. Panzer is a tank. And it is with I don't remember what Lorbeer is. And Pervitin, which is the precursor to methamphetamine.
Really?
The German army, after the soldiers didn't want to take the pills anymore to be drugged, the Pervitin, the meth, was put into the chocolate. Which is why it got pretty famous for getting them through Stalingrad, because they were in Stalingrad in their summer uniforms, which is a great idea, isn't it? Oh my god. And another version of that is called Coca-Cola, which switched around to just having a damn lot of caffeine in it. That still exists today. The boxes look the same in 1935. That's the second picture. And it's just like tiny cake pieces of chocolate inside with damn lot of caffeine.
So they were getting chocolate, caffeine, and meth.
Chocolate meth. The Wehrmacht soldiers got chocolate meth. Yes.
Jeez.
Just say we need to sell the chocolate.
Yeah, what did you think how they managed to get that far?
We can take that hill, boys. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, let's get some more chocolate going first.
Okay. They just had a better technology. They were less in numbers, but they had all the better technology. That's how you make it for a while, and then you run out of resources.
I think this is Ariana Grande.
Yep, that is Ariana Grande.
Okay. And clearly,
I see what you did there. That's funny.
Clearly, the superior image is the bottom right. Clearly, that's just you don't even have to think about that one. It's just
because of the cat ears.
Well, obviously the cat ears. Yeah.
There's 4 ears. Ooh, what are you gonna do now, Smudge?
Twice the ears. You could have a fantasy with that one. That's just.
Oh God!
A very amazing fantasy.
All right. Oh my God! What the? What is
Aston Kutcher plus? I don't know who that guy is on the right. combine to make
Onision?
Oh yeah.
That's a good trip plus Onision is Maggie. That is so wrong on so many levels, but not inaccurate.
Wow. I don't know about the clothing though, but I guess it could work.
I was thinking the lack thereof, at least since that looks like who. I think that if that is Onision is he ain't wearing a shirt.
Oh, you're kidding?
Look. He's not wearing a shirt.
Topless. I didn't.
Or at least.
Isn't he always topless?
You're kidding? Is he? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't watch it.
All I know is like the child pedophilia stuff.
I think the only thing I ever saw of him was when he was eating cinnamon.
Kyle the Vampire God. Thanks for that amazing.
Oh, he did the cinnamon challenge? That's funny.
Amazing stuff. Here's Gorgeous Rex. You can never have too many cats. It was at this moment she knew that she was fucked.
See, look, doesn't it look like a classic?
Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
Black and white.
See, it looks like the right setting, yeah. She's the old lady.
Before, welcome to my makeup tutorial. After. Oh boy.
That's funny. Send in the clowns.
Lewis, when Maggie is recording a new video. Oh.
Oh. Oh, there's tears coming
where did you find that? That's great.
There's tears coming out.
Maggie,
I hope that cat's not sick.
Stop abusing your cat.
Mark
Jesus Christ.
He just had some fun with the bottom photo there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're squeezing me too hard.
Still need to find something worse next month.
Well, didn't load the link on your end.
Sorry, which?
I mean, like, I guess I need to find
I just
video.
posted the box art of the dig.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
The dig.
The dig.
Dig.
Anyway, that was relatively quick. And thankfully, it's a Maggie May Fish video, so obviously when I go through with it as fast as possible, unless she says something extreme. And she didn't say too many crazy things. So it was more performance.
She acted semi-normal.
She had...
Main thing that we were horrified by was the awful makeup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny line about Tuxedo Man.
And then
we need to watch the... Maybe we need to watch the Princess Switched for Smudcast movies.
Oh,
no.
We haven't done those in a while, so I don't know if people are still up for it, but...
I'd be
We're always up for watching movies together.
You want to see Vanessa Hudgens play three characters?
How much of a budget do we have left? We don't have a budget. You mean we hired Vanessa Hudgens? Okay, great. She has to play 3 characters now.
How much?
It's
Okay,
almost
let me look how
worse
much
than like
the budget
Assassin's Creed. You just use more than...
You're playing...
Doesn't say what the budget was.
Same model. Just different voices.
Doesn't inform us as to what the budget was since it's Netflix.
You know what? That actually felt a lot longer than 1 hour and 6 minutes, but I don't know why. Man.
The boob talk, that's why.
No. I feel like my skull is piercing apart.
There's a third one! There's a third one coming out!
No.
Wait, what?
There's a third Princess Switch movie coming out this Christmas.
Oh, God.
Why? Who watched this shit?
What
Was she gonna play the entire cast now?
Oh my gosh! There's like an
Just
entire
where do you go from
genre. There's like an entire genre of Netflix Christmas movies.
There was a quadruplet we forgot about.
Well, no, it's called. There's the Christmas Prince. There's the Christmas Prince, the Royal Wedding, The Night Before Christmas with a K. And then there's the Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell as Santa Claus.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
And,
He looks like a fine Santa Claus.
Goldie Hawn, his wife, is Mrs. Claus, I think.
Oh, yeah. The Christmas universe.
Yeah. There's a bunch of bad Christmas rom-coms.
Kurt Russell. I miss him from many, many things, but I was not expecting him to go into rom-coms.
That doesn't fit. That doesn't sound
Wasn't
right.
there the movie he did where, what was it, Overboard? That was sort of...
This is where he met his wife, Goldie. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I'm getting really tired. I'm dropping out.
All right,
Good night,
guys.
everyone.
Thank you so much for tuning in. That was another Maggie May Fish. We do one every month. She's inexhaustible with ideas for us to cover. But holy crap, that was the easiest one we've done so far. Here's Tyler Preston. I have a better idea. Watch all 3 of the Kissing Booth movies. I don't know what those are.
Oh, I know exactly what those are through cynical reviews coverage of each of those movies. They're really bad. It's like 50 Shades of Grey in teenagers' term, with a love triangle between 2 brothers and this girl.
Oh.
Okay.
It's weird. Like, really, really frickin' weird.
Okay, then. Well, again, we have all these suggestions for movies to watch. Maybe we should make that a poll. We could always ask the mods. And all you have to do is submit them in the same way you would submit the videos to the suggestions. Just say this is for movies to watch. Obviously, we'll figure it out. It's a movie as opposed to a video. So, good.
The nice thing is if you want to just upload it to Rumble, Rumble doesn't care about copyright.
Oh, yeah, Rumble.
Yeah, like, no, really. I've been able to upload full commentaries for Transformers, Transformers 2, multiple Legend of the Seeker episodes. Nothing has happened.
Well, if you guys have any movies you want us to peruse and do a Smud video night over, I don't see why not. We haven't done one in a while. So, fun times. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Go get yourself a drink, go relax, go exercise, whatever you do in the evenings before bed.